Hello YouTube, and welcome to a new series of videos I'm doing called speedrun reviews. You're probably wondering, what is a speedrun review? Well, a speedrun review is just like a normal review I would do on a video game, except instead of reviewing music and graphics, I will be reviewing the speedrun mechanics and how fun it is to watch world records and high-level play, and how fun it is to play at a high level and for beginners. First, let's take a look at the world record and how fun it is to watch and how popular it got. Darbian's old world record is very fun to watch, and it's very convenient to watch because it ends in just under 5 minutes. But it's still filled to the brim with glitches. A lot of other people in the world also thought it was very fun to watch because this video got super popular, getting 12 million views. The last time that's ever happened in speedrunning was in 2012 with Siglemic running Super Mario 64. How hard was it for Darbian to get the world record though? It was very hard for him, and it took a lot of hours and resets and streams just to get it, because since it's such a short game, you have to be perfect just to get the world record, which means there is a lot of time in between world records, which means Super Mario Bros. Only gets attention occasionally instead of more frequently.
I think that was first.
However, getting to be a high-level player is much easier, and it's not as mentally and emotionally taxing as trying to get the world record. In my opinion, beating the game in under 5 minutes makes you a high-level speedrunner, and it doesn't take a whole lot of glitches to get it, but it does take a few, and it does take some skill on where you're supposed to jump and run and slow down. High-level play is also very fun to watch, and also very convenient to watch. Now we're gonna dive down to the bottom of the scoreboards, where the beginners are at. How hard is it to complete a speedrun for them? It's pretty easy, except there are 3 levels that will definitely take some hours and days getting decent times on. And those are 8-1, 8-2, and 8-3. All 3 of those levels are very challenging, especially trying to go fast, and especially if you don't have much experience with 2D Mario. But overall, it's not a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, just a small road bump to get past. So the any percent category is very fun to watch and play, and it's also very convenient to watch and play. So how about the category extensions? Well, in my opinion, Super Mario Bros. 1 has some of the best category extensions in all of speedrunning. You've got shorter runs that end in under 1 or 2 minutes, like 1-1 Fire Mario and Soft Lock %. But you also have longer ones like 1 Warp and All Coin Heavens and No Coins. And then you've got one of my top 5 favorite category extensions of all time, 5-4%. This is basically like any percent, except instead of beating 8-4, you beat 5-4. There's a really cool glitch at the end of 1-2 where you can clip into the wall at the end, blocking access to the warp pipes, and the game thinks you've loaded a warp pipe that goes to World 5, so you only have to play 6 levels instead of 8 like you normally would. Also, 5-1 through 5-3 are definitely easier than 8-1 through 8-3, which is very nice for beginners. Overall, Super Mario Bros. 1 is a very good speed game because it's very fun and convenient to watch, and it's very fun to play at a high level and even for beginners. However, it is brought down a little bit by its extremely simple movement and how hard 8-1 through 8-3 is for most beginners. So taking that into account, I give Super Mario Bros. 1 a speedrun rating of 8.5 out of 10. Now on to Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels, which I would just refer to as SMB2. It is widely regarded as the most difficult Mario game of all time. So shouldn't its speedrun be really hard? Well, actually no, it's a lot easier than you think. I actually think 8-2 and 8-3 are easier than the 8-2 and 8-3 in Super Mario Bros. 1. However, the rest of the game is definitely harder, but not hard enough to push beginners away from it. There are also 12 levels you need to beat in the any percent category instead of Super Mario Bros. 1's short 8 levels, which makes the speedrun just under 8 minutes instead of just under 5, which also makes it harder because it's longer. But honestly, I like the length of it because under 5 is just a little too short for my tastes. How fun is it to watch SMB2's world record though? For me, it's just as fun as watching Super Mario Bros. 1's world record. And it's nearly just as convenient because it's only 3 minutes longer than Super Mario Bros. 1's world record. But how popular did it get? Not nearly as popular as the old world record, even the current world record of Super Mario Bros. 1. With the current world record of SMB2 only getting about 100k views instead of Darbian's 12 million. So SMB2 isn't nearly as popular as Super Mario Bros. 1. However, I think it still has a lot to offer, with most of the same glitches as Super Mario Bros. 1, and even a new one where you can clip into a specific pipe in 4-2 and warp all the way to World 8, instead of taking the normal route, which only warps you to World 7, which is really cool. There's also a cool movement trick you can do that's exclusive to this game, where if you jump right before you hit a Koopa Troopa, the Koopa Troopa will make you go super high, and it can get you up above places that you usually wouldn't be able to get up above, which is really cool.
Thank you for the follow.
The last thing I'm going to talk about is the category extensions. Since SMB2 and Super Mario Bros. 1 are both very similar games for speedrunning. Their category extensions are also very similar, right? Wrong. SMB2 does not have very good category extensions. It does still have no coins and soft lock percent, but it doesn't have nearly as many category extensions as Super Mario Bros. 1 does, and not very many of the ones it has are very good. It does still have stuff like minus world ending, but not stuff nearly as good as something like 5-4% and all coin heavens and no coins. So SMB2 isn't as popular as Super Mario Bros. 1, but it is still very fun to watch, and it is still very good for beginners, and it's very fun to play for high-level players. But it is brought down by still being a difficult speedrun at some parts, and it having not very good category extensions. So with all that being taken into account, I give SMB2 my speedrun rating of 8 out of 10. Hey, thanks for watching this review the whole way through. It took me a lot of work, so thank you for watching it. If you liked it, please like and consider sharing it. It would mean a lot, and have a good rest of your day. Oh, one last thing. I am doing a Super Mario 64 movement guide soon, and I am also doing a speedrunning challenge in a few days where every day I don't get a new PB, I have to pay my brother $1. So that's $7 on the line, which is basically all of my money. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, and bye-bye.